I don't waste time and energy with watching videos from people that can't even think of good reasons, but they just come up with lame excuses why are they eating meat. But I saw a video like that yesterday. It was just a coincidence that I watched it. And it made me so mad because the person was so ignorant. And I hate when people are being ignorant. So here's why I'm a vegetarian. I have been for 3 years and a half now. The reason why I decided was because one day I just turned on the TV and there was this talk show about, they just had a topic of being or not a vegetarian, and they showed the footage, how do they kill animals for food. And when I saw those people pulling that cow's head off and the cow was still alive, that was kind of it for me. And then I tried watching some more videos on PETA.com, but I really couldn't handle that. So that's when I became a vegetarian. And I seriously cannot understand how people can live with themselves with being, like, not being, knowing that eating that steak and meat in general is causing such harm to animals. I think that's very wrong. And I don't know, I just don't get people that are such hypocrites because you have a dog probably, or a cat, or a bird, or something, and you're eating meat. That is being a hypocrite, okay? Because animals, they're all the same. You know, a dog is not worth more than a cow. It's not. Try to ask somebody that's from India. I'm sure they're gonna tell you that's not the case. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about how harmful it is, the whole production of meat and processing of meat and all that, because I'm very sure that you're not gonna listen because you don't care. As I said, people are very ignorant, which is very wrong. I'm just gonna say this. It is not necessary for you to eat meat. You can survive without being meat because it is a fact that people actually didn't eat meat in the past. They started to later, and now you're just eating it because it's tasty. Well, you know what? If you like the food that's tasty, just go ahead and eat sweets and candy and pizza for the whole of your life, and we'll see where that will get you, okay? I'm not even gonna get started on the whole fur and leather deal, because that is just appalling. Yes. If you are wearing fur or leather, don't come near to me, because I really don't want to know you or see you or breathe the same air as you do. I do not wear fur or leather or silk. I probably have some wool products in my closet, but I don't really wear wool because I don't like it. But I'm okay with wool because you don't have to kill the animal for that. It's okay to get stuff from animals, but not with killing them or making them suffer. So I also eat dairy products like cheese and milk and stuff like that. Of course, it is also true that people that eat meat are very aggressive, because when you kill an animal, it gets, you know, the animal feels and knows what is going on, and a lot of adrenaline gets floating around its body and stuff like that. And then when you eat that meat, you get that adrenaline into yourself, and then you're all aggressive. And yes, that is what we need. People that are more aggressive. So just one last thing, I just want to say that I think it's so funny when people that eat meat try to justify that with saying, you know what, when you pick a lettuce or an apple, it hurts and it cries and it screams, you just can't hear it, so you are no better than us. Well, see, that is the whole difference. That is why I do eat plants, fruits, vegetables, but I don't eat meat. Because I could never take a knife and go and kill a pig and then cut it and clean the whole thing and then, you know, cook it wherever. I couldn't do that. And that is why I don't eat meat. Because meat, yes, you buy it in a nice little box in a store, but it didn't used to be like that. That was once an animal that was running around happily and stuff. And that is why I don't eat meat. But I don't have a problem with going out and picking up an apple or cutting a lettuce. I don't have a problem with that. And I shouldn't have a problem with that, because plants, they grow with a certain purpose, and the purpose is to feed animals, to feed humans, to feed the ground, or maybe to clean the air and stuff. So this is the whole difference. That is my reason why I'm not eating meat, because I could never kill an animal so that I could eat it. So I don't support people that do that, because you know what, if you want something, you gotta do it yourself. You shouldn't pay others to do your dirty work. So if you think you couldn't kill an animal with your own hands, and you are eating animals that somebody else killed, then you're being a hypocrite, and that is not good. So I'm done. I don't care what you do, because I have a clear conscience, and that is what matters to me. I wish people would be smarter, and people wouldn't, and I wish they wouldn't do stuff like that, like causing all that harm and pain, especially because it's so unnecessary, and it is unnecessary. I don't know. Do what you will, but I don't know. I just wish that people would just step out of their little boxes and bubbles where everything is so perfect, and they would start thinking about what are they doing to the things around them. You know, because people are just not using their brains anymore, and they should, and you should.